Hey everyone, it's Fun Around. My name is Jordan. This video will be for Monday's slate. And before we get into it, I gotta say on Sunday, I broke 100 in golf for 18 holes for the first time in my life. Felt really good, but you guys do not care. Also, a note: I do not make Sunday videos. Every Sunday, people just come and say, "Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?" And I have not made a Sunday video all year long. Sundays are weird. Sundays, there's blowouts from teams that shouldn't be blowing other teams out. It's just not a good day to be betting. And also you have NFL going on and not as many people care. So there's just a lot of reasons to not bet on Sunday. Maybe potentially when the NFL goes away, I'll make some Sunday videos. But from my experience, Sundays are a day to kind of back off from. But for Monday, we have 8 games, and we have a lot of teams on back-to-backs. But I did stay up late enough for you guys so I could get these lines as they dropped. So we have some fresh lines before any movement has happened. So you will see images that come up on the screen on both sides. It's from a data app called Outlier. There'll be a link in the description for a 7-day free trial for Outlier. And let's get into this first game. It's the Knicks versus the Pistons. Knicks are 2.5-point favorites, and the Pistons will be on a back-to-back. Josh Hart will be out for the Knicks, and for the Pistons, Jalen Duren and Tobias Harris will be out. Karis LeVert and Wendell Moore are questionable. So for the first play here is an opportunity play, and I forgot to talk about this is an analysis of the slate. This isn't going to be just a regular pick channel. I'm going to go through every game. I'm going to give you plays that I like from every game. I'm going to give you a lean on the spread, and when I talk about the plays, I'm going to break them down into categories. The categories are either going to be an opportunity. That means someone's injured and they're getting the opportunity to play. And we have history that they have done well there. Then there's matchup. They have a really good matchup. They've done well in that matchup historically, or they've done bad in that matchup historically if it's a tough matchup. And then we have hit rate. There's plays out there that just have really good hit rates, and it doesn't matter what the matchup is. It doesn't matter who's playing with them or not, they just still do well with it. So those are hit rate plays. So this first one is an opportunity play, and it's going to be Ron Holland of the Pistons for over 3.5 rebounds. Love this one. He's hit this in 9 out of the last 10 games, so it's technically a hit rate play as well. He's averaging 6 rebounds a game over those last 10 games. And on Sunday, in 18 minutes, he just had 10 rebounds with Jalen Duren and Tobias Harris out on Sunday. So I sorted to just with Tobias Harris out on the year, and he's hit this in 75% of games, averaging 5 rebounds a game. And then if you go with Tobias Harris and Jalen Duren out, he's hit this in all 3 games, averaging 7 rebounds a game. So the Knicks have allowed this 6 out of the last 7 small forwards that have faced them to go over the rebounds line. So really like that opportunity for Ron Holland. And then this next one is an opportunity play for the Knicks side of things, and it's Miles McBride or Deuce McBride over 9.5 points. He's hit this in 8 out of the last 10 games and 4 straight games since coming back from injury. And the opportunity here comes with Josh Hart being out. So with Josh Hart out, he has gone over in 5 out of 5 games, averaging 16 points per game. In the last game he played 30 minutes. So he's getting a lot of minutes off the bench. So for lane here, the Knicks have not been covering well. They've covered in 1 out of the last 10 games. The Pistons have covered in 2 out of the last 6 games. They haven't been too great, but we have the Pistons on a back-to-back. So I'm going to lean the Knicks here. This next one is the Bulls versus Celtics. Celtics are 10.5-point favorites. The Bulls, Josh Giddey and Jalen Smith are out, and then Kobe White is questionable. For the Celtics, Ron Harper is questionable. So this has high blowout potential. I looked at all the lines. There was nothing that I really love that stuck out to me. Celtics just went and blew out the Clippers, who were playing really good basketball, and now they're at home. They're even better at home, and the Bulls are all beat up. Kobe White might not even play here, so I couldn't find anything that I love. So lean here is going to be the Celtics at home. Bulls like to play fast. They're going to have to keep up here against the Celtics team that can get really hot at home from the 3-point line, and just not a game I want to mess with. So this next one is the Hawks versus the Raptors. The Raptors are 3.5-point favorites. For the Hawks, Trae Young is out and Luke Kennard is questionable. And then for the Raptors, Jakob Poeltl remains out. And this is a run it back game. They both played on Saturday in Toronto. They did not go anywhere. Sometimes they run it back in the other city, but they just stayed there, over the weekend. And the Raptors won that first game 134-117. So I'm going to run back the good opportunity play that I had in that previous game, and it's Brandon Ingram over 5.5 rebounds. So the Hawks give up the 5th most rebounds to his position, and he's hit this in 67% of games this year. And with Jakob Poeltl out, he's hit this in 73% of games. And I also went and I didn't notice this in the first one. I didn't even think about sorting to it, but at home this year, with or without Jakob Poeltl, he has gone over this in 80% of games. So versus the Hawks this season, he's had 9 rebounds, 6 rebounds, and then 9 rebounds just a couple of days ago. So I like that opportunity for Brandon Ingram. And this next one's also another opportunity play for the Raptors. And it's Sandro with his very long last name. I like him over 9.5 points. So he's gone over this in 8 out of the last 10 games. And the Hawks give up the 8th most points to the center position. They give up a lot of points overall. With Jakob Poeltl out this year, he has gone over in 80% of games. 2 of those games he didn't play much because of the matchup, but against the Hawks he played 30 minutes, so they really like that matchup there, having him on the court. So I filtered just 15 plus minutes. With Jakob Poeltl out, he is missed just once this year, so I really like that play. Versus the Hawks this year, he's had 7 and 17 minutes, and then he had 12 and 20 minutes and 13 and 32 minutes. So I like that one. And then the lines are high for the Hawks due to Trae Young being out, and the matchups are tough. So I don't really like too many Hawks lines as of right now. For lean here, Raptors are playing well. They just seem to have the Hawks number this year. They've beaten them every single time. So I'm going to lean the Raptors here again at home. I don't think the spread is wide enough here after that nice blowout they just had. This fourth one is the Hornets versus the Thunder. Thunder 15.5-point favorites. Thunder will be on a back-to-back, and they just lost to the Suns. Hornets will not have Kalkbrenner or Plumlee. And then Concanipple, Diabate, and Salon are all now questionable. Brandon Miller is probable. So the Hornets have been playing very well. And they did cover versus the Thunder earlier this year. They've covered 8 out of their last 10 games. They've been playing good basketball, but if Concanipple is out, then I don't know if they can hang here. They really need his scoring, and I know the Thunder did just lose to the Suns, and the Hornets have been playing well. So I don't even have a lean for this one just because I don't know the injuries. This is just another one I want to stay away from because there's high blowout potential. But that is the first 4 games. I got 4 more to talk about. If you guys could, please like the video. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. Let's get this up to 1,000 likes. Didn't get there last time, but got pretty close. You guys are amazing. And if you have a little bit of extra time, could you leave a comment for the algorithm? You just put anything there, put a W, helps get the video out there for more people to see. And also, if you have not tried out PrizePicks or Underdog Fantasy, PrizePicks is doing a bet 5 get 50, and Underdog's doing bet 5 get 75. 2 awesome deals right there. You can literally just bet $10 and get 125 extra to play with. Those are 2 great deals. And then also, if you're in a state where you don't have a sports book and you want to bet money line, spread, single bet, all that stuff, social sports books are starting to become the hot thing. So check out the maps on the screen. Novig is a great app. They're doing a match up to $25. Promo code FINEAROUND11. For that, Onyx Odds has a great deal. Bet 10, get 100. And then Rebet is doing a match up to $100. So all three social sports books are really great. Onyx Odds probably has the best deal there. Promo code's fine around 11 for those. Thank you to anyone who uses those. Just people signing up for those is what could help me do this full time. So it's that. And then if anyone does well and you just send a Cash App or Venmo, that helps as well. So this next one is going to be the Suns versus the Rockets. Rockets are 7.5 point favorites. The Suns will be on a back-to-back. Just came off that big win versus the Thunder, like I mentioned before. Grayson Allen is questionable. I feel like he's always questionable, and then he doesn't play. But the Rockets, Alfred Sengun got injured last game, played just 1 minute, and then Steven Adams is questionable. So this first play is an opportunity play, and it's got to be because Sengun got hurt. And it's Tari Eason over 5.5 rebounds. So when he went down, Sengun went down and played just 1 minute. Tari Eason came away with 10 rebounds. It was a good rebounding matchup there. And this one is a little bit tougher, but the Suns are on a back-to-back, so they could come out a little bit slower here. But small sample size with Sengun out this year. He's gone over in 2 games. So 100% hit rate there. And if we look at last year in 4 different games with Sengun out, he went over in 3 out of 4. He has not played the Suns this year, but in 2 games versus them last year, he had 9 and 10 rebounds versus them. So I do like the opportunity for Tari Eason. For the rest of the players, for Suns players, I don't really like because the Rockets are a really tough matchup and the back-to-back is there. So not much I like from this game. So for a lean here with the Suns coming off a big win versus OKC, it's really tough that they just threw the Rockets right at them right after that. That is 2 really tough back-to-back games. And they actually did play a back-to-back game versus the Rockets earlier this year, and they lost by 19 points. So I'm going to lean the Rockets here at home. Next one is the Nuggets versus the Sixers. Sixers are 11.5 point favorites. Nuggets will be on a back-to-back. They do not have Jokic, Valanciunas, or Cameron Johnson. And then Aaron Gordon and Christian Brown made a return on Sunday, and Aaron Gordon scored 20 points. And then the Sixers will not have Kelly Oubre, and then Joel Embiid is probable. So this one play that I like is a matchup play, and it's Joel Embiid over points, and I got 2 different points props here for you. So Nuggets already gave up 10th most points to the center position, and now they don't have a center. They've been playing Darren Holmes at center, who is a 6'9" power forward. He'd only played in 6 games this year, counting the game on Sunday. Before Jokic went down, he had played in 3 different games, and I think the most was like 3 minutes. So the Nets backup center, Darren Sharp, had 17 points on 6 for 9 shooting with Nick Claxton not there versus the Nuggets on Sunday. So now you put Joel Embiid out there against this guy, and he should feast. So I like first quarter points. If you think there's blowout potential here, this is a blowout protection play. He's playing his full minutes in the first quarter, which is like 8 to 9 minutes. He's gone over this in 5 out of the last 6 games. And then I also like his full points for the game. He's playing around 32 minutes a game over the past 10 games. He's hit this in 5 out of the last 7 games. So we need the Nuggets to be kind of competitive here. They have been a little bit competitive with Jokic out. That last one versus the Nets didn't look too great that they lost to them, but Jamal Murray's doing everything he can to keep them competitive, and getting Aaron Gordon and Christian Brown back should help to make it competitive. So for 25 plus points, I do like Joel Embiid there with that matchup. So for a lean here with the Nuggets on a back-to-back and that matchup that Joel Embiid can exploit, I do like these Sixers to have a double-digit win. So I like the Sixers on the spread. This next one is the Jazz versus the Blazers. Blazers are 6.5 point favorites. The Jazz will not have Kevin Love. And then Ace Bailey and Yusuf Nurkic are questionable. For the Blazers, Jeremy Grant is out along with their usual people who are out. And then Robert Williams is questionable. So his first one is a hit rate play, and it's Caleb Love over 2.5 3-pointers made. And what the line that you see there, the books haven't dropped this yet. So Underdog Fantasy's got their line out there, or what the payout kind of is on there. So the books normally pay a little bit more. But he's getting meaningful minutes now in this offense. playing around 30 minutes a game. And the Jazz give up the most three-pointers made to teams. So it's a hit rate play and it's a matchup play as well. So I filtered to when he plays just 25 or more minutes on the year, and he's got over in 83% of games this season. And his two misses were actually both against the Thunder, who are really tough defense. So you take the Thunder out, and he's got 100% hit rate playing 25 or more minutes, and he's got the best matchup for three. So I like Caleb Love there for threes. And this next one is a matchup play, and it's Keyonte George over 6.5 assists. Blazers give up the 12th most assists to teams. He's gone over in 7 out of the last 10 games, and he had 8 versus the Blazers in October. Whenever I point this out, I always it's usually at 6.5. I point out if you knock it down by 1 to 5.5, I think this is a great parlay piece. The hit rate like explodes whenever you just knock it down by 1 to 82% on the year. So really like the 5.5 as well for Keyonte George. So for a lean here, both of these teams, they give up a lot of points. They like to just outscore the other team. So I'm actually going to lean the Jazz here. I don't know if they'll win, but 6 points, you know, they can keep up as long as they have Lauri Markkanen and Keyonte George there. They can definitely score in bunches. And this last game is the Warriors versus the Clippers. Clippers are 1.5 point favorites. For the Warriors, Cryer is questionable. For the Clippers, Derek Jones and Bogdanovich are out. So this first play is a matchup play, and I'm going to go back to it. James Harden under 4.5 rebounds. He's hit this for me 2 or 3 times now, but it was at 5.5 rebounds. But even at the 4.5, he's not getting close. So he's gone under this in 9 straight games, averaging 3 rebounds a game. The Warriors give up the 4th least rebounds to the point guard position. So that's the matchup for the matchup play. And in October, when he was rebounding well, he still only got 4 against them and still went under this line. So the rebound chances are low. He's getting about 6 rebound chances a game. He's just not trying for rebounds, and it's been a nice play to take the under on. And this next one is a hit rate play for the Warriors, and it's Podziemski over 9.5 points. He's gone over this in almost 70% of games on the year. Clippers give up the 5th most points to the shooting guard position. He had 12 against them earlier this year. And an extra stat that maybe I should look at a little bit more is when he has an extra day of rest, just 1 day of rest, no back-to-backs or anything like that. He's hit this in almost 80% of games this year. So really good when he gets that rest and comes back and plays. So I like that stat. Before lean here, the Clippers were playing really well until Boston came in town and blew them out. Clippers have been a little shaky against the spread here, but they did beat the Clippers in their one matchup. So I am going to lean the Warriors here as underdogs on the road to get a win versus the Clippers. So that is 8 games. If you guys would like to discuss lines further, I have a Discord. Link is in the description. Hop on in there. You can talk about basketball, football, all that good stuff. I am still working on my setup. You don't see it, but there are boxes everywhere. We just had so much stuff that we needed to move. But eventually I'll have a new setup and everything. And I would like to set up like a live, around 6 o'clock. Normally when games are at 7, or if they're at 7:30, they start at 7:30, maybe like a 6:30 thing, just like an hour before for about 30 minutes, go over injuries, have people ask questions, take a look at line movement, see if anyone's reacted, see how the market's reacted to certain injuries, or maybe, just see how the plays I talked about before, how markets reacted to that, and just maybe try to find some plays just before tip, where we can just use all the data available to us to make smart plays right before then. That is definitely in the cards and probably going to happen. I just need to get things cleaned up at this new place. So gonna get this edited and get it out to you all because it is very late. So God bless you. It's the final round. My name is Jordan. I will catch you on the next one. Bye.